Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to talk about this knife, and then I want to maybe see if I can sharpen it. So I have my sharp maker here. This is all I got, guys. I don't roll with KMEs. I don't have Precision Adjust or TS Prof or Edge Pro or Wicked Sharp or Viper Sharp. I almost just cut myself. But I do have a sharp maker, and I have this badass kitchen knife that I had made by Pearson Custom Knives. So guys, I don't know if you know Ryan Pearson. He's an awesome dude. He, along with his dad Rodney, are good friends of the channel, early supporters of the channel. And I bought this for my wife in 2020 in July for her birthday. And I thought it was this great idea to get her a kitchen knife, and she has tortured this thing. I mean, she has used this thing since that day in July, nonstop. I've never sharpened it. I think I stropped it once. It is so dull. It is ridiculously dull. Now, it's like, Ryan told me it was like 8 thousandths behind the edge, and I believe that, but it is dull as hell now. So we're going to have to see. First off, I'm going to clean it because I can see a lot of spots and such on there. Now, my wife takes pretty good care of her stuff. She'll wash it after use, and she'll leave it out to dry. She won't, you know, just torture it, like, in terms of bad, you know, maintenance or whatever. But she doesn't know how to sharpen, obviously. And so it's obviously not going to have the best edge on it right now, which is the point of this. So I see there's some stuff on here. I'm hoping that's just shit I can knock off. Yeah, that's literally just shit. This is made out of Nitro-V steel. So it's a pretty corrosion-resistant steel. That was one of the reasons we chose the steel. We actually, or I chose it. It was a recommendation from Ryan. This was really early on in my sort of knife, you know, collecting, knowing stuff, you know, days. And, I mean, I had started the Instagram for LeftyEDC back in, like, March 2020 or something, April. And I had been sort of collecting for, you know, a few months at that point. I obviously had knives for years before that. And, you know, I had a bug out and, you know, some other Spydercos and shit, but like I wasn't collecting until the, you know, spring 2020. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean this off. It's really hard to clean off this stuff. So I'm guessing it'll sharpen out. If anything's on the edge, it's going to come off from the stone. Yeah, I mean, it is not very sharp. So it's going to be fun. But I wanted to show you the knife before I did that. Here it is. It's a beautiful knife. This is called Crazy Fiber. And it's obviously sort of, I think it's called Crazy Fiber or Cool Fiber or something like that. I think it's Crazy. It's a really cool material. And I wanted to go with this sort of pinkish look, sort of, because it's for my wife. Not that she's into pink, but like, it definitely screams like this is a woman's kitchen knife, which is awesome, right? And I actually like the color a lot personally. I would rock this shit. You could see the construction is absolutely gorgeous. I think I paid $350 for this. Full hand custom by Ryan Pearson. You can see this beautiful satin blade. I mean, I think it's a hand satin now that I'm looking at it. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. It's obviously beat up from use. Again, this is Nitro-V, so I think Nitro-V is a very good steel. It's probably one of my favorites, and it's sort of like put in the budget category, but I don't really think it's a budget steel. Like, I would definitely, see it as a mid-range steel for sure. So anyway, this knife is just a perfect kitchen knife. I mean, you can see it's sort of a Santoku style. That was my idea when we made this was, hey, I want like a paring knife sort of size mixed with a Santoku. She doesn't want anything really big, right? But she likes the Santoku. We have a Wusthof Santoku knife she also really likes. And I just thought this would be a good partner to that, because it's like a 5 or 7 inch Santoku, and this is like a 4-inch blade on this sort of pairing toku, I'll call it. And it has the perfect blade shape. You guys know I love this type of blade shape, and it's just really good for getting down in like that. And then obviously it's good for all your cutting and stuff. It's not really sort of a rocking type knife, I guess. I'm not an expert on kitchen stuff. I need to get a really like nicer like kitchen knife, like full-size kitchen knife, and maybe get myself in the kitchen. But CJ Miller's taking his damn time. I'm just kidding. He's gonna make me one eventually, I think, once he gets his shop running again. But I could ask Ryan, I guess. So I've actually had Ryan make this fixed blade, and then I have a tomahawk that he made last year that is in my truck always. So you can see the tip on this is a little bit blunted, so we're probably not going to have any luck there, but you don't really need a tip like that for kitchen stuff, and it's really nice. So anyway, I'm going to throw this, came with this Kydex sheath. I'm going to throw this on the sharp maker, see what we can do. Let's check and see if it'll cut paper as is. Yeah, I didn't think it was cutting anything. We got a little bit there. Yeah, it's thin enough that if you get it in there, it's gonna do its job. But let's see what the old sharp maker can do to an absolutely almost 2-year-old just dull knife. It says not been sharpened in a year and a half. I think I stropped it a couple times, and that was about it. I obviously used the kitchen freaking metal, whatever that thing is called, sharpener thing. That does nothing. So I'm not going to record this because it's just going to be me looking like an idiot. So I'll be right back. All right. So I spent, if you guys have never seen the sharp maker, real quick, I'll show you. Basically, it comes with 4 stones. These are, what are they? Boron nitride or something like that. It's a higher grit, or lower grit, sorry. And then it comes with these 2 ceramic stones, which are a higher grit. And then it comes with these brass rods. Basically, you pick your angle, 30 or 40, and you put these in like this. Ugh. Excuse me, you put these in like this. You obviously start with the lower grit. This is the 40, but I did the 30. They say for kitchen knives, you want to do 30. And for like EDC knives, you want to do 40, which is an inclusive angle. So it's 20 on each side. So it's a 20-degree angle. The 30 is a 15-degree angle, if that makes more sense. Because I think most people look at it for one side, right? And then you take this lid, pop it here, and now you take your knife and you hold it straight up like this, and you go down, pull through, right? Then you go to this side, pull through, and you just go back and forth. And you start on these sort of triangles, and then after a certain amount, you switch to a flat. Then you switch stones to the ceramic, same thing, triangle, flat, pull those out. If you want to go further, you can get these. These are a even higher grit ceramic. I don't know if it says here, but it's basically, the way they look at it is medium grit, right? And then fine, and then ultra fine. I didn't use these for the kitchen knife because it's a kitchen knife. I don't think it's smart to put an ultra fine edge on it. We'll see if I even put an edge on it. I did 100 passes on each side. So basically, I had them like this, and I did 100, right? So 50 on each side. And then I turned it, did another 100, then I switched to the ceramic. So I'm hoping I hit it enough for a sort of not, it's not a super steel, so it shouldn't need all day to be sharpened. We'll find out in a second. If I didn't get it, I'll probably just send it off or something, because I don't feel like going nuts over here. I'm not a sharpener, like I said. So let's feel the edge here and see how we did. Okay, so it feels sticky, which is good. That's what I want. Hopefully it cuts paper. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. Holy. Yeah, somebody learned how to sharpen. Let's see if we can shave hairs without cutting myself. Yeah, look at that. We can shave a little. I mean, it's not crazy sharp. Yeah. Shout out to Mike Emler. But we are absolutely easily cutting through that paper. And for my wife, this is great. Oh. What I'll probably do real quick is just throw it on the strop. She actually came in here and was trying to get the knife back. That's how much she uses this thing, man. She's like, but I have to cut grapes. And I like to use this knife to slice those. And I'm like, all right, just give me like 10 minutes. I'm like, we have another knife down there. We have the Wusthof and we have a Civivi kitchen knife, little paring knife I won. But yeah, I'm just going to throw it on the strop. All right. Then I'm going to take some alcohol again and just clean up that edge. And then we can probably call it a day. Just get the compound, get the, you know, the steel or whatever you want to call it, the stone shit off of there. No, it's probably steel, right? Little fragments of steel. I don't want that going into our food. So I got to make sure I clean this off pretty good. Looks good for sure. Oh yeah, that's real sticky. Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. Sorry. I know that's kind of weird to say. But I don't sharpen, guys. I've never sharpened. And I'm impressed that I got that really freaking sharp. So I'm very happy. Now, I didn't fix the tip or anything. That's the kind of stuff I can't do with that system without hours and hours of time. Does this make me want to run and get a KME or something? Not really. I just know it would take up a lot of time, and I'd rather use that to film videos on other knives. You know, I don't know. And I have enough buddies that sharpen that it's not a big deal if I need something sharpened. And if it's something budgety like this, and when I say that, I mean the steel. And it's not even budget steel. I should say, if it's something I can sharpen on the sharp maker easily, I'll try and do it. But I haven't done that in forever. So it was good to do that real quick. So anyway, that is the Pearson Custom Knives kitchen knife. And it's sort of a 1.5 year long-term review. Now, you'd have to ask my wife. She's not going to come on camera. But I can tell you she loves this thing. It's her favorite kitchen knife. She literally just came in here after not having it for 20 minutes and was trying to get it back. So I'm going to go give it to her. And yeah, I'm glad that this gift worked out. So big shout out to Ryan Pearson for really helping me on this. He designed the knife, essentially. He made the knife. He walked me through everything, and that really helped. So if you guys are looking for a cool custom fixed blade, you should definitely check out Ryan Pearson at Pearson Custom Knives. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I assume he's still cranking them out. I know he wanted to go full-time at some point. I hope that happened, but he's a great dude. So I'll link him below, and you can check out his Instagram, and if there's a web page, I'll link that as well. So shout out to you, Ryan, and your dad, Rodney. I love you guys. Been a while. Can't wait to meet you guys again at Blade Show this year. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. I love you all, and I will catch you later.